Are you ready to be entertained? Let's go!
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
Welcome back, y'all. We are getting to Special Ops Lioness Season 2, Episode 4. I hope I am actually watching it in order. I'm pretty sure I saw at least 3 episodes. I don't know at this point. It's been such a long time. This is one of my favorite shows. I don't know why it took me so long to get here. I think adjustments, the holidays, you know, the same old. But regardless, we're here, and after this, we'll have 4 more episodes to go of this season. Expect them to be coming out like that. Between this show and Lucifer, I really want to wrap these 2 particular shows up, and so then I could go on to other things. In February, I'm going to be doing a bunch of new shows that I already have slated for me. It's not a bunch. It's just a few, because I also have my other stuff that I need to watch. Regardless, I'm excited to be getting on to other and newer shows for this channel. Once again, thank you to everybody who's watching me over here on Patreon. I am in a sleeping mode, is what I've been calling it, from YouTube, due to, you guys already know, what? YouTube caring only about money and not about their content creators. Oh, aren't they just fabulous? So the time that this reaction will drop, most likely it should be in March, unless I feel real happy and real special that I drop it before then. But besides that, let's get into this particular show. I actually don't remember where we were. Oh, I think I wasn't really a fan of the Mexican girl. I think it's the acting, or maybe it's the writing. I actually don't know. I always get kind of confused in this blurry zone when it deals with acting, or a show and a character that I don't really care for, because it takes me a while to realize, is it the actor or actress, or is it the writing for the particular character? So right now, I think I was tossed up in the air. I think I'm leaning towards, I think it's not the actress. I think it's actually the writing for this particular character. Not that the writing is bad, I just want to make that clear. It's just that character overall, their personality, what this actress is conveying, how this character is on screen, irritates the holy hell out of me, and I don't like her. So, without further ado, such a positive note, let's jump into Special Ops Lioness and find out exactly why I have a beanie inside instead of outside. Duh. CIA headquarters.
So she stated she doesn't speak Spanish.
She stated that she had no knowledge about her uncle and that her parents only encouraged her to speak English.
She's a liar.
Well, that is a staggering discovery, Joe.
She's an army officer, Byron. I expect her to fucking tell the truth.
While you headhunt for her uncle and use her father for the introduction?
Tone and volume, Joe. Find different levels for both, please.
Her father is dead. Her mother is dead. Any siblings she might have, they'll also be killed. You find it odd that she'd be resistant to such an endeavor. Did she volunteer, or did you coerce her?
That isn't an either-or question.
Oh, volunteered, or you coerced her? Which one?
With some coercion.
Okay.
Peter is a double agent. Put an operator on her who will act as a shadow. Goes where she goes, knows what she knows.
How does that give us control if she flips?
If the operator is close, at least we protect the program.
Let's not forget the overriding objective here.
I never forget the objective.
Let's talk about failure for a second, Joe. These are leaders of a trillion-dollar industry, operating and controlling whole neighborhoods in every major city in America. Someone exposing our program exposes our officers. She turned, and I hope she doesn't. The moment she makes that decision needs to be the last.
Understood.
Is an experienced officer, trained as a free thinker, used to being in command.
I go look for a 25-year-old blind patriot that I can wind up and point directly at her.
How are you? Coordinating our eyes in the sky. Where are you?
Gotta find a handler for our pilot.
Ooh.
Well, you got 600 teams to choose from.
Need a shadow. You know what I mean?
That's not very nice.
Neither was lying to us.
You gotta be kidding me.
What? Who are they?
I'm sharing my location.
I got it.
I haven't shared it yet.
There's a tracker in the firewall.
You son of a tail.
Really?
No, I'm making it up.
You got a plate?
November,
Kilo Romeo?
6159er.
Run a plate?
Registered to a Randall Newman. Newman was convicted of money laundering in 2021. There's a TSC file. Want me to look at it?
You got this. Clown's hugging me now.
Well, it's getting real interesting.
An immunity deal with U.S. Attorney's Office in Whitpro.
Be careful, Joe. This has got a badge.
Take a guess.
Who?
Clown's armed, so don't rush the vehicle. Let's do this like traffic cops, all right?
He's armed.
Right, I got you. I'm on your 6.
Oh
You
my
want to clue me in on
God!
the plan here?
Put this in a bar ditch.
Yeah, or we could go with the plan that doesn't put us on the news.
Oh! They got that window breaker.
Understand the job, Al?
Hands on the phone steering wheel.
That's a guy from The Walking Dead. Whatever his name is. Wilbert. Wilfred. Milo. Mitch.
Well, Special Agent Gutierrez, you have some explaining to do.
What the fuck is CIA doing wandering all over the border? Like it in Syria? You have drones buzzing around like hornets. You have strike teams taking over airplane hangars. The only thing you didn't bother doing is telling us you're there.
What, so you started tailing a senior case officer?
Order came from DOJ. Real low profile, guys. Thought you were supposed to be a covert organization. Whatever it is you think you're doing on the border, you better film me the film. Believe me, if we know, cartel sure as fuck know. And call the Beijing and there's a camera on you everywhere you can go. Supposed to be on the same fucking team.
We don't put surveillance on our teammates.
You think this is surveillance? This is cover, honey. Fucking monsters control an entire continent and the top third of another one. Take the money or watch them impale his 9-year-old on a rake. They've infiltrated every state and federal agency we have. You think they kidnapped that congresswoman for no reason? They kidnapped her because she said no. That's who you're with. Change the locks in your house. Not that it'll make a difference. Once I swap out this car, I'm gonna keep following you. Getting to you before they torture every secret we got out of you. And the file you can't check out of a library.
I am the file that you cannot check out of the library. Oh my God, I am tatting that on my forehead. Get ready.
0600.
Yeah, that's 6 a.m., amigo.
By the time you get on that plane, I'm gonna know everything about you. So think about that before you can show up.
He needs to do better if he's with the DOJ. But that's why let me read the DOJ for a motherfucking minute. That's why we're in a predicament that we're in, because the DOJ sends people like this. The DOJ can't do their job properly, and now we're all screwed. I'm just letting you guys know about the DOJ. Let me not talk too much shit about the DOJ, because then they're gonna come to my house. I'm not fully defended, and I'm not trying to get into no mess. DOJ, I have no issue with you. Please leave me alone. That's kind of disgusting. Ooh.
This is infested. I said complete. That's why we're removing it.
A kidney? A bladder?
Thought you said you had her on chemo.
6 rounds. Imaging was clear.
We're wasting an organ, Neil.
HR 48, BP 92/41.
Suction.
Is there another candidate in this hospital?
There's one in Georgetown.
We doing here, Neil?
Leukocytes were down. Imaging was clear. Pulmonary tumors must have blocked this.
Bradycardia is severe. What are we doing?
FiO2 to 100, amiodarone to 300 milligrams. Clear? Clear! Neil. So I guess we're calling it? Neil! You need to have a long talk with that radiologist. Bullshit in there, and I don't like walking into an ambush.
She's dead. They took that, whatever that was. What is going on? She had cancer? Oh, this makes me want to cry. Oh, that reminds me, my dad, he went to have surgery. Like, it was supposed to be super, like, a normal surgery. And he ended up passing in the hospital. I think he was, like, allergic to the anesthesia. But regardless, every time that situation, when they played some type of scene like that, in like in a hospital and like the family gets told that that person didn't make it out of surgery, it always breaks me. Always breaks me. I don't even know who that was.
6, right 4.
Wow, that's great camo.
Confirm hit on target.
Hit confirmed.
I would have died because I never saw. They look very good. Is that my girl? Yeah! Loving it! Loving it! Loving it! She's not a lioness. She went back to the military. Yep, that's the answer. The answer is yes.
What do you want me to do? Wait on the porch?
Oh, she still doesn't like her. That's nice.
How was Africa?
A real mess.
So I hear.
I'd offer you something to drink. That would indicate I want you to stay.
You know about the congresswoman?
My team was up for the extraction, but ground detachment got it. Nice work. Way to keep things quiet.
You do understand
What
value.
the fuck do you want?
I'm inserting a double. I need a shadow. Close contact to protect her.
Not enough I kill a foreign national for you. Now you want me to kill an agent.
Villains with lightning bolts on their uniforms to make you feel like a hero. I recall your brother died in prison. And your boyfriend killed. Where'd those drugs come from? You spent the last 90 days on the bow of a ship killing pirates. Do you feel good about that?
She's the worst. I need a new messenger. You're not a good messenger, girl. Everybody hates you.
How many fathers did you kill on this tour, Sergeant? Because you killed so many fathers, you got a fucking promotion.
Hey, fuck you. Said I was out, I'm out. They point me to a fight, I fight. I look them in the eye and I fucking fight them.
Firing on a thermal image at 600 meters is not looking them in the eye, Cruz. I have a few hundred Tier 1 operators in the Army and a few hundred more in the Navy. In our world, there's blue and there's green, and that's it. You're in one of them, and you're the only one who understands what I do.
Boy, am
I don't need your fucking permission. Just have you reassigned to my team.
Then why are you fucking asking?
I don't know if I can trust this girl. I hope I can. I need to, but I know that I can trust you. Your mission is worthy, and executing it saves lives.
Is that what you do?
Right.
How many mosques in Paris have blown up since I'm Rohi? You did that. You would have discharged and applied to some police academy. Instead, you're here in a unit because you believe.
What's her cover?
Father is a money launderer, and her uncle runs distribution for one of the 3 cartels. She flies birds for First Cav, and we're expecting her to do the same for the cartel. She has one lie. That her discharge was dishonorable.
You expect this woman to turn in a family member or eliminate one?
And I'm expecting you to do it if she won't. Think of all she knows, all she can give. How many people did you kill for this fucking country? Huh? How many made a difference? How many altered the landscape of geopolitics? That isn't the reason why you're an operator. I don't know what you're doing here.
I do it for the challenge.
Go fight in the fucking UFC. Now you believe. Even when it breaks you, you believe. And I see it, because I'm the same. And it breaks me, and I still do it.
Choose someone else.
Well, why did you ask for the file then? Why did you ask all these questions, girl?
I don't have time to teach anybody how we work. I had you reassigned to my team. There's no such thing as a moral war, Cruz. No such thing as fair. Ask any concert-goer in Israel, or any 8-year-old in Gaza, for that matter, if you can find one.
Wow, that was fiend powerful. Can we go back, please?
There's no such thing as a moral war, Cruz. No such thing as fair. Ask any concert-goer in Israel the consequences of surrender.
I ain't wearing any fucking dresses.
Damn, they had like the best writing. There's no 8-year-olds in Gaza. You could find one.
Aren't you socks? It's gonna be a bunch of feet.
That's because 5 covers this room.
Didn't want to put one at eye level?
Do you see this dust Nazi?
Oh, that's lovely. The tops of everybody's fucking heads.
Cameras.
Thank you so much. How exactly does that help me see faces? The packet that got sent to us the other day? That was our new PT specs, you jelly donut. I can handle you telling me shit I already know. I really can. Sprint towards type 2 diabetes. I just can't handle it all at the same fucking time. Camera.
Is that the bathroom?
He said every room.
Yeah. I thought I was going in today.
They told us to hold up.
I told my father today.
That is the first time you've lied to him.
It would be, actually. When do I say I'm getting in?
Wait, no, don't send a text. Let me check on this. Sure piled up the kills.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't bet that number in Vegas. I had a convoy in Peshawar once, driving old Russian BMPs. 71 hydras in them, and then strafed them with another 30 till nothing was moving. Army called it 500 KIAs in 30 seconds. Nobody counted them. That's just the colonel taking a big S in his favor. Tell me there's a sexier sound on the planet than an Apache running up your 6.
Want us to call you Thunder?
You want to call me Thunder?
Okay, that's enough psyops for me.
He's camp chef.
Can't wait to see what gruel he cooks up.
You're ready to fly anything beneath him.
I can fly anything.
Fixed wing?
Anything. Airbus CH-135 is a pretty bulletproof helo.
See, now you're thinking like a team player.
I just want to get back to my unit.
I don't blow smoke. And we don't do secrets. Once you leave Whiteside, there's no going back. We ain't hitting any more convoys in battle. You're in the gray now.
You know, when they talk military talk and all this stuff about convoys and airplanes and helicopters and you're no longer in Unit 88, I don't know what the fuck they're saying. Just so you all are very clear. Oh yeah, this camera girl, we're watching you.
Oh, you got to take it outside.
I know the deal.
Our new best friend at the DEA just gave us a snack. Warehouse 30 miles south of the border.
What does he want?
Wants us to hit it.
This reeks of setup. Let me talk to Caitlin about this.
Said go.
Partner doesn't mean informing me after you've made a decision. The team is in Dallas.
I need him on the road.
You're with the asset. This doesn't happen without me. You understand?
Enjoy.
She is like not friendly.
Trusting local law enforcement now?
DEA isn't local law enforcement, number one. He is elite, and he knows what's being asked when he climbs in the ring with us.
That clown was following me like a rookie carjacker.
He wanted you to spot him.
This is no different from Iraq or Afghanistan, or any other war for that matter. Emotions and their increase in funding.
That's what they really want.
And we're gonna have to grease the wheels, or they will kick and scream until the operation itself is in jeopardy.
Anyone else besides me want to factor in the results of this operation? National sovereignty, any of that shit? Don't be naive, Joe.
The reason we bring you in for missions of this sort is specifically because those are your goals. DEA's annual budget is $3 billion, Joe. Department of Homeland Security, $103 billion. Nobody but you is factoring lives or dignity or sovereignty into the equation. To believe anything else is naive. The moment you become the reason they don't need a bigger budget, the bullseye shifts to you.
They want to play special forces with some hitters, get their hands dirty day one. Seems like a pretty good idea to me. Did you talk to our sergeant?
I didn't.
She on board? I want you to call it that. If anyone needs to be drinking the same Kool-Aid as you, it's her.
Are you aware of what they lined up for us tonight?
Yeah.
He serves warrants. He's not a soldier, but he's a witness. Food for thought.
But he's a witness. I feel like that was more than 3 hours. No shade.
You said all my gear.
Forget how much shit you guys always travel with.
You guys have a lot of room. You got the trunk, you got the back seat.
Miss me?
This asshole. $100 he just got a manicure. I know her. What do you make of that?
Just geared up.
How you guys doing?
Good. Just out here playing Uber.
It's like you've been running and gunning.
Just go where I'm sent.
You'll be used to our old showers then.
You guys keeping it old school out here in the desert?
You can only shoot one of these guys at a time, right?
Yeah, well, I like options.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Oh Lord, that's a good team. Minus Mitch, or whatever his name is.
Any images inside?
No. Typically, these warehouses are used as staging areas. More than likely, retrofitted these vehicles here for drug compartments. Build out the compartments, load them back up, and then they ship them out.
How much contraband can we expect to find?
Don't know.
You don't have constant surveillance?
So we share the satellite with HSI and BP.
How old are these images?
Last month.
Oh, wonderful.
Bravo, Victor Papa 2550 to authenticate. Romeo 030183.
Lot different present day, don't
What
it?
a fucking joke.
Y'all plan ops around outdated images.
All right, so air takes us in. Do we get air support while we're in there?
Supposed to look like a rival cartel, not military.
Well, the rival cartel looks outnumbered.
What's the solution?
If I may.
Oh,
Let's go back. She is one of my favorite characters. I think she actually is my favorite character of the show.
Solution.
If I may.
oh.
She hates him.
We infill half of the team here. Take Overwatch from the rear. Can we use a Predator?
Why would we use a Predator?
And make a mess of this parking lot while Bravo team enters from the left flank. 2 teams of 5. We get compromised, Little Bird comes in hot and gets us out.
The voice of reason here for just 1 second.
Here we go.
If we're under JSOC, why don't we just fly 3 assault teams out, make short work of it?
They think the more we commit, the more potential for failure.
Well, that's because they've never been in a gunfight.
Can you jam cell signals?
Can I what?
What is he here for?
We own the night. We have eyes.
He's just like, no anything. No, he's not helpful.
Stay below the hard deck. There's no need for radio.
Okay, so we're just gonna fucking wing this.
If we call for CAS, we will mark the target with IR and talk you in. There is no command. I am command.
Ooh,
This is insane.
ooh, Lord. They were just chilling, hanging on the helicopter.
2,500. They'll hear me. We want them to.
I can't tell who's who at this point. Where's Cruz?
1. Watch site secure, moving to target building.
Imagine just sitting there and a bullet hit. So scary. Oh my God.
What the fuck is that?
Bravo team, breach.
Sounds like a party.
Running sirens, moving in our direction.
Get eyes on. They're in place. Vehicles approaching from the west.
Police vehicles, 3.
Federal or state?
How would I know that?
What color?
It's night. Sedans.
Light him up. Are they coming this way?
Roger.
Then light him up.
Ooh, light him up.
We're set here.
What is in here?
Fuck is this?
Oh, it's like kids too.
Joe.
What am I looking at?
To confirm, you want me to engage the vehicles.
Engage, kill them all. And then come back and get us.
Damn. They're gonna leave all these kids here? Oh.
Exfil, 90 seconds. Let's go. Fucking leave. Load 500 kids on the bench of a little bird. We move.
What the f was that?
Well. That was an amazing episode. I loved it dearly. The ending of this episode, obviously, this seems like they have all these kids. It looked like there was like adult women in there, but it seems like there's about 500 kids is what she said, whatever her name was. So, and they all have numbers on them. Generally, when numbers are on people, what do you think they are? They're slaves, they're being sold, sex trafficking, children trafficking, same W difference. I'm thinking it would maybe do it. Maybe they're selling the kids to different countries. I don't know what they're doing, but generally it's probably dealing with type of slavery or some money trade. Obviously, that's why they all have numbers on it. That's what they do with pigs. That's what they do with slaves in America. That's just what they do. And they actually, from my understanding, there's still slavery in some parts of the world. Isn't that sad? Horrible. Like this. Obviously, they're being sold. Humans are being sold. Human trafficking. Regardless. This was a very intense episode. It had very intense moments in it. Cruz is back. We love Cruz over here on this platform. And I think the vast majority of people love Cruz. From the last episode, I think that she was involved in that relationship with that woman and like they killed like her whole family. And then she was like, bye. I think that's what happened. I can't really remember the last episode. I can actually click it right here and find out. But I'm pretty sure like the last episode ended up with her on the beach, right? And I was like, wait, what's going on? I thought I had it right here, ready and able for me to just click it. But it's looking like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going into this. But regardless, I really do like Cruz. The lady with the helicopter obviously is very talented. This episode, she had her. It's just her. It's just the character. I think it's the character because what is she doing? She's literally saying the lines that she was given, the actress, and so she's portraying the character who she. I don't really like the character, so I've stapled that onto a file and I'm moving that right along. Regardless, this was I would give this a 9. Every episode is either a 9 or a 10 on this show. I'm looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen next. Joe is my favorite character of this show. The second favorite character would be Cruz. The third favorite character would be the head honcho, the one who's running Lioness altogether. And then obviously Nicole Kidman oversees everybody because she's a boss bitch. Once again, honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I think we have 4 more episodes to go, and then we'll be wrapping this up. But like, I'm excited to watch the next one. I actually would watch the next one right now if it wasn't so late, because that's how much this show gives me. Life, liberty, and mother effing justice. So thank you guys so much for being here. Comment down below. Until next time. In the meantime, in between time, I'm off this.
You gotta choose a side. You gotta do what's right. Look, I ain't got no time to be hanging around. Nobody trying to figure out if they good or evil. I'm fighting the crime, saving your lives one at a time. I'm killing the rhymes. I do it for the people. I'm Peter Parker running through the 6 with a bag full of